So class, today we are going to start with our new topic, that is agricultural practices. So class, under these agricultural practices, the first point that we are going to discuss about is ploughing. So class, as you can see in the picture, it is written as ploughing is the process of breaking, loosening the soil and turning it over for uprooting weeds and aerating soil. So class, under the topic of preparation of soil, ploughing is the first step that we do. So one of the most important tasks in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. This allows the roots to penetrate deep into the soil. The loose soil allows the roots to breathe easily even when they go deep into the soil. The loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. These organisms are friends of farmer since they further turn the loosened soil and add humus to it. So the main advantages of ploughing, as you can see in the picture, first is it loosens the soil so that roots of crops can penetrate the soil easily. Second, it brings nutrients to the surface, thus making the soil fertile and more suitable for the growth of the crop. So class, there is a very similar term to the ploughing that we use in agricultural practices is known as tilling. It is almost as similar as ploughing only. So as you can see in the picture, it is the agricultural preparation of soil by mechanical agitation of various types such as digging, steering and overturning. Examples of human-powered tilling methods using hand tools include shoveling, picking, mattock work, hoeing, and raking. The purpose of tilling is to mix organic matter into your soil, help control weeds, break up crusted soil, or loosen up small area for planting. You do not need to till or break up the soil very deep. Less than 12 inches is better for tilling. So class, now we are going to discuss about the different agricultural implements, basically the different agricultural tools that we require while ploughing or tilling. So class, as you can see in the picture, before sowing the seeds, it is necessary to break soil to the size of grains to get better yield. This is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for this purpose are plough, hoe and cultivator. So class, the first agricultural implement that you can see in the picture is the plough. So let's begin this. This is being used since ancient times for tilling the soil, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the weeds, scraping off soils, etc. This implement is made up of wood and is drawn by a pair of bulls or other animals like horses, camels, etc. It contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. The main part of the is a long log of wood which is called a plough shaft. As you can see in the picture, there is a handle at one end of the shaft. The other end is attached to a beam which is placed on the bull's necks. One pair of bulls and a man can easily operate a plough. So class, the next agricultural implement that you can see in the picture is hoe. So it is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its end and works like a blade. It is pulled by animal. Okay class, so now you can see as in the picture, from the right side you can see there is a beam, then there is a rod, then there is a handle, then there is a grip on the top, and there is the bent plate. So this is known as the hoe. So class, our last agriculture implement that we are going to discuss here is the cultivator. So nowadays plowing is done by the tractor driven cultivator. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. So as you can see, the cultivator that is driven by the tractor is attached at the end portion or the back portion of the tractor, which is being used for loosening the soil. That's all for today's class. Thank you, class.